I remember that day. When the skies pounded the earth. Those of us who survived the cataclysm and were not mauled by the creatures fled into the metro. There, in the outer darkness of the tunnels, we found refuge. And we will fight for our future until we die.
Hello everybody and welcome to Until We Die. Until We Die is developed and published by Pixeye Games, that's Pixeye, and Until We Die is a side-scrolling strategy game about defending your base, where you have to run around as Ivan, assigning tasks to people, and fight mutants in the post-apocalyptic subway. Sorry, can't talk. So, they were kind enough to send us over a copy of the game, and I played it a little bit to make sure it worked and that it was something I wanted to play, and I absolutely want to play this. It is very Kingdom-esque, but it definitely does its own thing. And it's a lot of fun, so let's check it out. Our scouts confirmed the integrity of the ventilation shaft at the Elektrozavodskaya station. The decision was taken to gain a foothold in that area and use the shaft to deliver supplies from the surface. Your task is to restore the power supply to the station and survive for 30 days before the arrival of our main forces. Good luck, Commander. So I'm going to say right off the bat, this is sort of first impressions. Like I said, I played it a little bit, but it's hard. So if you came here looking for leech strats for mad stats, nah, this ain't the place. So our days change based off what level of difficulty we have. We can see here normal doesn't apply anything crazy. Once we switch over to seasoned, give me just 1 sec. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. You can see there are all of these different modifiers. Growths appear 1 day earlier, the night's 30 seconds shorter, there's no additional tramps on the map. It wants us to play on seasoned. And we're gonna die. First off, the art is fantastic. The pixel art looks amazing. Commander, we are arriving. That's what they want us to do. So we can grab the people around us by pressing S, because I'm playing with a keyboard and mouse, and he wants us to go ahead and assign them to this. And, I kind of thought I'd be playing the tutorial again. I guess it doesn't do that if you're unseasoned. I'll explain things as we go, though. So he's grabbing these little cogs that are scrap, and we need the scrap to repair the rail car. The rail car will bring us supplies and people every day. The hand car is back on the move. I'll be back tomorrow with reinforcements. So all of these are different things. Like these will give us scrap, that will give us scrap. But the really cool thing that I like about this, more than I liked about Kingdom, was you can fight. Scrap kind of works like the coins from Kingdom, so we need those. Come on now. Andrei, Dimitri. And you can see up there at the very top where it says day 1, once it gets into the pink, the fog starts rolling in, and then the enemies actually come at us once it hits the dark pink or dark purple. So these are mushrooms. They work as our food. We use them to get more people. And we got 18 scrap so far and 1 food. So we'll want to pull them off this in just a second and go and actually get our base started. There we go. Come on, people. One thing I don't like, and I'm sure they did it for a reason, but just personally I don't like it, is it takes forever for your stamina to come back. You can have 2 people working on that at once, so we'll go ahead and get our third guy over here gathering more scrap. The fog is thickening. Let's hide behind the walls. Well, we don't have any walls yet. Also, I love that our main guy looks like David Harbour. The guy from Stranger Things. So, we get to select a bonus for upgrading the generator. The agitator. For the next 2 trips, the merchant brings an additional follower. For each dwelling of the 4th level, 1 tramp will come to the base. Or, the merchant will bring an additional digger next time. New diggers get veteran status immediately. Diggers clear rubble faster, and dash will consume less energy. I think I want to go with this, combat training, because it makes our guys tougher. So we don't have any walls yet, and that's not great. So we need to get over here and build some. So it'll cost 4 scrap to get that wall up and running. We can try and get this one up and running, but basically the first day I'm just going to have to defend it. So you can see on the right side of the day at the very top, I see you could use an extra pair of hands. I can help you. I'll get you volunteers and scrap if you give me food. Oh, here they come. They're going to beat us up a little bit, but it's worth it to keep our guy alive. Ooh, I need you to finish that wall, buddy. But yeah, this is no cakewalk. This is a hard game. I have not completed it yet. Any of the waves, because it says you have to make it to day 25 or 30, depending on the difficulty you're playing on. And it gets really hard. Day 10, it starts getting tough. So this will give us engineers. I want to go ahead and do that. And then he brought us a digger, which are our defenders. And then I need you guys to get that. Diggers can help to actually pick that stuff up. The boxes that have the scrap in them. So we're at 9 scrap. And I need you guys to go ahead and build that. This will allow us to convert our regular guys with the hammers and the helmets into diggers. I don't know what they're called. I think they might be called vagabonds. I'm not 100%. So while they're doing that, we need to be gathering some more scrap. He'll probably be done before too long. This guy might finish first since we have 2 on this job. It's kind of annoying that you can't gather anything, but it's not a huge deal. And once the base starts to get bigger, it's harder to go back and forth. And it's cool because they kind of tell you what needs to happen. You know, like we need to expand. So diggers can clear rubble with shovels. Send 2 diggers to make the work go faster. It takes a while, so I don't know that we have enough time to get that done today. Let's go ahead and get them gathering scrap. Hey. Alright, so that's done. We have to man it with someone. So he's going to go in there and he's going to start making wrenches, which will turn our guys into engineers. Engineers are needed for research, which will get you different abilities. And they're also needed to build some of the bigger equipment. So we'll need him to go in there and start getting us shovels. Produces tools every day. I'm not quite ready to trade out one of my little builders yet, because we only have 2. But we probably could use an engineer. Hey, fellas. If you will grab us some food. Thank you much. And there's this poor dead guy. These outgrowths are very tenacious. It's better to chop them with shovels or burn them. So we can... Yep. Go ahead and aggravate those guys. I'm good. Thanks, though. And let's search this dead guy. The dead guy will give us vials. And the vials are used for research. So now we have gotten a new person. So I do want to trade this guy out for an engineer. And then we're going to put both of them on the wall here. The engineer will repair the wall. So he brings us a little bit of research and some scrap to get through our day. I wish that they would gather things like they do in Kingdom. I think that would be really cool and save you a little running around difficulty. But I get it. So we got to give him food to make sure he comes back with more people. So I do want to grab that right now. Go ahead and turn him into a digger. And I actually think I want to get him started on research. The system's pretty smart too, so only the engineer can do the research, so it didn't send anybody else to that machine. So these guys, again, I don't know what they're called. I want to say vagabonds, but the vagabonds... Oh, there's mutants on both sides of the wall. They also repair walls, they just don't repair them as quickly. So we'll steal you for right now, and get you back over here so you can repair that wall. We are Makar, we're just busy right now. So you could see that the walls at the top, they actually lit up when they were being attacked. And they appear to no longer be being attacked, so we're good. We do need to expand. You're right, let's go. We're still pretty safe in the first couple of days. Pretty safe is a relative term. Oh, see, now our wall's red. That means it's below 50% health on the left there. So we need to get back over here. Grab our friend. And start getting that wall repaired. Yeah, see, our stamina takes forever to come back. As soon as we get another person, I want to change him over to another engineer. Because certain things can only be done by certain people. Ah, see, this is important. When we light these barrels, it takes 4 food, but look how fast our stamina refills. It also heals us and heals anybody else that's near it. Actually, no, we need more food. So, we'll have to send him in. And he's going to have to tear that thing down. Those, I'm pretty sure, are the things that spawn the little blue eggs that everybody comes out of. Ah, so he got us another volunteer. He is skinny. There we go. And that gets rid of all that. So get you guys on food. Ammunition factory. Enhances damage done by firearms. Red cartridge. Do not ricochet. Requires engineers to operate. I don't know what that means. I haven't gotten that far in the game yet. But I believe it's this. And we have to get that uncovered, and then we have to build a wall past it. Right now, though, we just need food. Lots of food. We're getting a little far out. Ah, so these slugs, if we shoot them, they explode. But if we send the digger out for it, excuse me, he'll kill it and get us some meat. Oh, I need one more food. Come on. And that's as far as we can go that way. Come on, fellas. Pick up the pace. You still with us? Alright, I want to make sure we didn't lose him. So see, we're out of stamina, which makes us very slow. But, then we come here, it heals the damage we took, and look at how fast our stamina refills. So we got 2 walls on the right, and only 1. So, some more research, grab that. We'll get to a point where we can upgrade our generator, too, and do more with it. And we need to see about getting some more food on this side. Come on, fellas. We gotta find some food. There we go. And if you'll notice, the engineer, he's going to walk over there and go, I don't know, what do you want me to do about it? It's because he can't gather food. And we don't want to send him over there by himself, because he'll get eaten. Your guys die pretty easily in this, but I think the difficulty curve is exactly where it's supposed to be. And now we need to hustle back. So we'll have another wrench to create another engineer soon. And we need that food. There we go. So we have the 2 diggers, which is good. Mutants by the left wall, so he's fighting on his own. I don't like that. You get overwhelmed pretty quickly in this. Sweet. So I need you to be an engineer. And then I need you to get on research right away. And you can see in the top right middle. Uh-oh. See, our gun isn't the most effective thing, but it works. And it's good when there's no one there. And it's got a little bit of range on it. So yeah, our wall just fell. Come back, guys. Come on. The tough thing about that is it costs 2 scrap to rebuild the wall. Just like in Kingdom, you know, when you've got to spend coin to fix the walls. But scrap and food become a premium later on. It starts to get very difficult. So we still have the 1 vagabond, which is good, and we should get another one. We should turn him into a digger. Why aren't you helping? Actually, we're going to let you work on that while we go. No, I want you to stay here. Stay on the wall. Oh yeah, you can also press the F button to switch who's in the front, and whoever's in the front is who you give the order to. I like that a lot. Grab us some food. We'll survive getting hit a couple times by these guys. And then we can heal by the barrel while he takes this out. Did that give us 10? Sweet, it did. So now he can go and take that out. And when you take those things out, it makes them come faster to attack your base. But you kind of have to. Otherwise they get big and they start spitting out big, tough enemies. And we want to expand because we get more upgrades based on how far we've expanded and how many other upgrades we've researched. So you basically want to keep moving and expanding the whole time. But if you expand out too far, of course, you're going to get killed. Good job, Georgie. Cool. So now we got that going. And let's turn you into a digger. So now we'll have 2 diggers over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and... Wait, I don't think I can turn you into an engineer. Bummer. Well, stay here. Actually, what might be smarter is to go see if any more mushrooms have grown. Perfect. And it's cool because you can usually assign a bunch of people to it, because we only have 3 food. So we might not be able to get anybody tomorrow. See if those slugs have come back. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can you smash those slugs that got their little heads poking out? So that's the first technology that the engineer has learned, is that diggers gather supplies faster. Doesn't look like we got anything that way other than a bad time if enemies roll up on us. I know, buddy. Shouldn't smoke. We're coming. We're coming back as fast as we can. So we got mutants by the left wall. I need to refill my stamina. Alright, let's get over there and help, so they don't get too overwhelmed. And get back on research. And then you can sort of work like a little wall. And if you get behind them and backstab them, it does more damage. Okay, come on, guys. We gotta hold this wall. No, don't die, don't die! Come on! Oh, man. We gotta hold the line. I didn't mean to send him out there. I meant to rebuild this wall. So, see, we're already down a person. And that's 10 very valuable food. And every 5 days they get veteran rank, so they get even tougher. So that was not good. I want one of you on that wall, and then you do that. And you pick that up. Right wall is fine, I presume? Very good. And I think he's ready to become an engineer now. We'll help with that first. Okay. Alright, so we got somebody else coming. Not quite ready to be an engineer. Alright, so we need to turn one of you into a digger, because otherwise we won't have any digger defense on the left. So switch those guys out, put the digger there. And then we'll run back here. Get some of our stamina back. Lovely. Gotta have the stamina. And then we're gonna try and take some of this stuff down. Some of these things that you actually have to... Come on. Thank you. These rubble piles. So I'll get those two on that and get you on food so we have enough food for tomorrow. We still won't have enough food for tomorrow. This door we'll be able to open later. So you can actually just leave them and they'll go back to base once the night starts rolling in, kind of like Kingdoms. They'll just run back here. But we won't get any of the food, and we need the food. We might be... I'll wait on the engineer, and I'll keep our little Andre. Keep him as a vagabond, or whatever he is. So you stay there. Get some stamina. Run on back. Soon we'll be able to upgrade our walls, which will be hugely beneficial. So you're not quite ready. Let's see if we can grab any food or anything while we're out here before the wave hits. We can grab a little. And if you press tab, it brings up this menu so you can see how much food you have. That'll give us 9 food. Bummer. Then, once we have our second digger for the left side, we'll come and take this out and move our wall up. Oh, that will give us 10. Cool. Alright, come on, man. Gotta get back to the wall. Hello, volunteer. You're being voluntold. So I'll turn him into a digger and put him on the left side. And then we'll survive this night. Fingers crossed. And we'll call it an episode. But I'll definitely do a couple more. 1 or 2 more minimum. This is so much fun. I really want to try and beat it, but it gets hard. Or at least hard for me. I definitely have trouble with it. It's also really important. See, I want to cover the right wall. I want to run over there and help, but they're probably going to come from the left wall too. And we only have one wall over here. So if our one wall goes down, we're in trouble. See, so that's, yeah, one of the right walls was destroyed. I think they're going to be okay over there. Maybe not. They almost made it to the generator. That was scary. Oh, these guys are awful. Come on. Ah, he turned around, killed my engineer. Oh. Oh, no, I'm down 2 people. That's awful. And I'll actually... And see, you can tell he's damaged. Just because he's so red. I need to get you guys. Get moving. Oh, we don't have enough food to relight that. Alright, get them gathering food. And we're going to try and rebuild. So we may not survive the next night, so we'll just see how that goes. And maybe we'll come back and try on an easier difficulty. Because this is like medium difficulty, but the medium difficulty is hard. The easy difficulty is hard. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I enjoy it. So see, yeah, now everybody's getting healed over here. We'll go ahead and get our 2 guys over there. And we got a volunteer, thank goodness. And we can leave him here by the barrel, but I don't want to run all the way back over here. We have 3 food. Put you back on this. It's the only engineer we have, so we need to make one of you guys an engineer. Oh, whoops. We weren't done. Yeah, we don't have enough food to get anybody else right now. So, let's grab an engineer. You can now build more durable walls. Thank goodness. But they are expensive. Are you helping? I guess he's not going to help. So, I think we need a new digger, or it's not going to do us any good. So what do we got? What do we got over here? 2 diggers, and we need an engineer. And then over here, we'll get 2 diggers and an engineer. And we'll go back over to the right side and upgrade that wall. And luckily, we've got an upgraded wall now, so it will probably hold. But we're going to have to go out and get some food tomorrow. We should probably go get some food now, but the food doesn't grow very fast. It grows pretty fast on the older, or the lower difficulties. Let's see how day 6 goes, or night 6. So they still have 2 walls over here once that gets finished. So I'll run back over to the left side. Yeah, I'll run back. No, you stay here. Well, I guess I'm already here. Well, they're on the left wall too. So I'll kill this wave. And then I'll run over and I'll help the left wall. Oh. Well, good. Right wall destroyed. This would probably have destroyed the left wall. Alright, so I'm going to run back to the right wall. And then we'll need to upgrade this wall as soon as we get a chance. But see, that immediately makes our barrel go back down. The healing barrel and the barrel that refills our stamina. So, yeah, we're, not in trouble yet, but we will be. We definitely will be. There's a huge wave of mutants coming from the left. Get ready. Well, that should be interesting for the next episode. And, yeah, you should come back next time and you see. So, as always, thank you so very much for watching. I'm really enjoying this game, even though I'm not very good at it, and it's very hard. Thank you so much to Pixeye for sending the game over. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.